Hey guys, it's me, Bowser64. You know, a lot of you are probably wondering, what am I doing in a bathtub? Well, I'm deciding, I'm going to show you guys how to do this because sooner or later, while you're watching my videos, your drain's going to clog and you're going to wonder, gee, I wonder how I'm going to unclog this drain. I hope Bowser64 shows me. Well, guess what? The wait is over. Okay, so you're going to need a couple things for this video. Actually 3, but only 2, because the last one's optional. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is pliers. Now this may not look like much, but this is something my brother gave me for Christmas about 3 years ago. It's an SOG multi-tool, and it's come in handy in multiple situations. It's a pliers, and it's got a knife and all sorts of other stuff, can opener, screwdriver, blast cap, tool, saw, more screwdrivers, and a file. So we're good to go with this thing. The other thing we're going to need so that we don't screw up the actual finish on our hardware, on our drain, is a soft cloth, or what I highly recommend is a thick sock that you don't use anymore. Preferably dirty like this. I actually use this for polishing stuff, and it's not really meant for what I'm using it for now, but hey, we're just going to do it. The other thing you're going to need is something to drink in case you get thirsty. So now that we said that, let's begin. So what you're going to want to do is you want to come over here and kneel down. As you can see, this tub also has some multiple problems with it as well. It's very dirty, hasn't been cleaned, but that's another issue. We'll do that separately. And probably not make a video about it unless I'm just feeling like I want to. So what you're going to do is you're going to get your pliers and your sock, and what you want to do is you want to wrap your sock around the part that sticks up in the drain right here. As you can see, there's a little lip, and what you want to do is you want to get your sock like that, and basically it's kind of self-explanatory, but you just want to open up your pliers so they're nice and open like this, and you want to put it on the drain right here. And see, these actually have a good feature to them in that they have a wider part here that opens up, so you can like grip around stuff as well as just grip onto stuff. And so I'm going to see what I'm going to have to do with this. Okay, so that's good. I'm going to use a single fold around this because otherwise I'm not really sure what I'm grabbing onto here. And we're going to put the pliers like so here. Okay, and then after you do that, you just want to hold the drain down and try to unloosen it. Of course, it's not working very well like this, but it's probably rusted shut, or well, we have a lot of calcium in our water, and it seems to bind stuff up pretty often. So I've actually kind of messed up this drain anyway, but even though I don't recommend not using this to pad your hardware, I'm gonna do it the Tim Allen way and use more power. Okay, so we're gonna go do it this way. And I don't know if this is gonna work either, honestly, but I know it's worked before. It's kind of annoying me why it's not coming off. I don't understand why, so we're gonna have to bang on it and use a classic technical tap. Now again, I would not recommend doing this because this is not good for your hardware and your plumbing, but hey, you got to do what you got to do sometimes, and this is just what we're going to do to get this done. Now it seems like it's actually turning, which is good news for us because we're making a YouTube video. Yes, it's turning! Sorry, I watch a lot of Home Improvement. I love that show, and I'm doing the manly man thing that Tim Allen does. The only problem we have now is that you want to make sure that you pull the drain up before you take this part off, because otherwise you're kind of going to be stuck with it the way it is. And you see, I didn't do that, so we're going to pull it up. There we go. Now you pull this off. And please don't tell me I need another tool. Although it looks like we do. Oh, crud. Okay, well, you also need an Allen wrench apparently for this piece of hardware, so we're going to be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and I found the tool I needed. You probably really want to use an Allen wrench for this, but I'm going to use the actual wrench. You know, the little part that you snap sockets onto. And I know it's probably not, you know, orthodox, but hey, I don't care. I really don't. But anyway, what you want to do is you want to make sure you got your wrench switched to the other position so that you can unloosen this troublesome bolt. And all you want to do is do that. I love the sound of that ratchet. So once you got that unloosened, you can pull the drain out and clean the hair out. Oh wow, what a mess. And now, pretty much self-explanatory, but I'm going to tell you anyway. You're going to get your pliers and clean the drain out. It's so much fun. Okay, so all I gotta do is reach in there, pull it out. Now this is the more time-consuming part, so I might actually edit this out. Oh, gross. This is also the very unappetizing part, so if you don't want to watch this, you might want to get yourself a frying pan in case you have to vomit, because I know I'm about to. Alright. Man, it's a wonder that our drain could ever drain at all. My gosh. Dude, look at this. Man. Like I said, I confess, I don't clean my drain out every few months. It's just nothing you really think about, you know? You never really think about doing it. It's like, I'll do it another day. And I'm like, no, you have to do it today. And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna leave it the way it is and do what I want with it. So, anyway, once you finish this, obviously, you're basically done with your job, except for putting your tools away. Also, if you're using wrenches and stuff, always put your tools away with a fine light oil applied to them. That way, they don't rust.
Treat your tools like a friend. Keep them by you. Never let them down, and they're always at your side.
You want to take care of your tools so you can pass them on to your children. And then after that, you want to take care of your tools so that your children can pass it on to your grandchildren. And then after that, you want to take care of them because your grandchildren can pass it on to their grandchildren.
I got them from Papa. He got them from Grandpapa. We'll freeze them, keep them busy while we make our way up.
And you get the idea. So anyway, we're basically almost done getting everything out so that we can have the shower drain well. But, you know, there's always more work to do in the bathroom, and that's what I like to call, you know, just life. I mean, there's always something to do. And holy cow, look at all this. Spaghetti, anyone? Okay, so it's pretty disgusting, seriously. Now, we're almost done here. Just reaching in to get the last, oh, dude. Oh gosh, man. That's some nastiness right there. So, yeah, I think we're pretty much done. So, I'm gonna get the last few pieces here. Also, it's kind of just an unavoidable thing, but using pliers, you're going to scratch up the netting at the bottom of the drain. But it doesn't really matter because, I mean, you're probably going to have to replace it in about, 20 years anyway, so I'm not worried about it. Anyway, yeah, we got all our hair out, and as you can see, it's a nice big clump. You know, I like to think that I probably ate spaghetti and it grew out of my head and this is what it became, but hey, this has to be all of my hair because it's all long and it's all gold. So, okay guys, so now that we got everything out of the drain, we're gonna put it all back together. This is the simplest part of all. So everything you gotta do is you wanna move the old hair out of the way. I'm just gonna leave it here because it's an awful mess that I don't wanna really be involved with, but I have to. And we're going to put the drain in. You know, oh dude. Dude, that doesn't even feel nice when you touch it. Okay, so we're just gonna put it in there. Now it screws in actually, so we're just gonna have to be a little careful with it. I'm hoping it will go in at some point. Yay, it's going in! Okay. See, that's the problem, is only the center part actually screws in. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your wrench and put it in the hole. You have to flip the speed or flip the direction on it, and then you just want to tighten it up again. So after it's all tight, which it is now, you want to put the cap on. So you just do that like so. Hold the bottom part, screw in the top part, kind of like a seatbelt, but not really. And then there you go. It's a clear drain. And it drains perfectly. Right down the pipe and down to the sewage treatment plant. So we've done our job. And I probably should have showed you that it didn't drain well before this, but hey, you know, I could just shove all this hair back down there and then put it all back together again and show you that, but I don't think you guys really care because everyone knows what a clogged drain does. Everyone knows that when you drain this clog, your water doesn't drain. Hence the purpose of a drain. So anyway, yeah, guys, thanks. Comment, rate, like, dislike, do whatever you want, and I hope that you come around and watch my other videos. I know again, this isn't a gaming video, but hey, thanks for watching, subscribe,